This is a reading from Wise and Otherwise, A Salute to Life by Mrs. Sudha Murthy. This particular story is called A Lesson in Life from a Beggar. Meena is a good friend of mine. She is an LIC officer earning a good salary, but there was always something strange about her. She was forever unhappy. Whenever I met her, I would start to feel depressed. It was as though her gloom and cynicism had a way of spreading to others. She never had anything positive on any subject or about any person. For instance, I might say to her, Meena, did you know Rakesh has come first in school? Meena's immediate response would be to belittle that achievement. Naturally, his father is a school teacher, she would say. If I said, Meena, Shweta is a very beautiful girl, isn't she? Meena would be pessimistic. When a pony is young, he looks handsome. It is age that matters. Wait for some time, Shweta will be uglier than anyone you know. Meena, it's a beautiful day. Let's go for a walk. No, the sun is too hot and I get tired if I walk too much. Besides, who says walking is good for health? There is no proof. That was Meena. She stayed alone in an apartment as her parents lived in Delhi. She was an only child and had the habit of complaining about anything and everything. Naturally, she wasn't very pleasant company and nobody wanted to visit her. Then one day, Meena was transferred to Bombay and soon we all forgot about her. Many years later, I found myself caught in the rain at Bombay's Flora Fountain. It was pouring and I didn't have an umbrella. I was standing near Akbar Ali's, a popular department store, waiting for the rain to subside. Suddenly, I spotted Meena. My first reaction was to run, even in that pouring rain. I was anxious to avoid being seen by her, having to listen to her never-ending complaints. However, I couldn't escape. She had already seen me and caught hold of my hand warmly. What's more, she was very cheerful. Hey, I'm really excited. It's nice to meet old friends. What are you doing here? I explained that I was in Bombay on official work. Then stay with me tonight. She said, let's chat. Do you know that old wine, old friends and memories are precious and rare? I couldn't believe it. Was this really Meena? I pinched myself hard to be sure that it wasn't a dream. But Meena was really standing there, right in front of me, squeezing my hand, smiling, and yes, she did look happy. In the 3 years she had been in Bangalore, I've never once seen her smiling like. A few strands of grey in her hair reminded me that years have passed. There were a few wrinkles in her face, but the truth was that she looked more attractive than ever before. Finally, I managed to say, no, Meena, I can't stay with you tonight. I have to attend a dinner. Give me your card and I'll keep in touch with you. I promise. For a moment, Meena looked disappointed. Let's go and have tea at least, she insisted. But Meena, it's pouring. So what? We'll buy an umbrella and then go to the Grand Hotel, she said. We won't get a taxi in this rain, I grumbled. So what? We will walk. I was very surprised. This wasn't the same Meena I had known. Today, she seemed ready to make any number of adjustments. We reached the Grand Hotel drenched. By then, the only thought in my mind was to find out who or what had brought about such a change in this pessimistic Meena? I was quite curious. Tell me, Meena, is there a Prince Charming who has managed to change you so? Meena was surprised by my question. No, there isn't anyone like that, she said. Then what's the secret of your energy? I asked, like Tendulkar does in the ad. She smiled. A beggar changed my life. I was absolutely dumbfounded and she could see it. Yes, a beggar, she repeated, as if to reassure me. He was old